Mondays, am I right? Personally, I always feel like sleeping in, sometimes till the following weekend. And I don't think I'm the only one, especially when so many old civilizations called it the day of the moon. That's right, Monday is Moon Day. And it all started when back in 2000 before the Common Era, the Babylonians created their calendar, based on the phases of the moon with 12 months of 30 days each. And they decided to divide those months into approximately 4 weeks of 7 days. Why 7? Because that was the number of observable celestial bodies at the time, which got associated with each day of the week, according to their distance from Earth. Sundays for the Sun, Mondays for the Moon, Tuesdays for Mars, Wednesdays for Mercury, Thursdays for Jupiter, Fridays for Venus, and Saturdays for Saturn. Please do keep in mind that this was 4,000 years ago, and astronomical calculations were not that accurate. But of course, this nomenclature did not end with the Babylonians. No, it was later adopted by the Romans, and it has remained strong to the modern days in most Western societies. So welcome back to the Design Quickie, where I give you some personal insight into design for brands in a time-efficient way. And we're talking about the days of the week. Though the Babylonians fell in 539 before the Common Era, their influence remained strong. Even with a different calendar, the Romans adopted a 7-day week and kept the astronomical associations, but with a twist. The Romans named each of the celestial bodies after one of their gods, giving the whole thing entirely new meaning. Monday was Dies Lunae, for Luna, the moon goddess. Tuesday was Dies Martis, for Mars, the god of war, but also of agriculture. Wednesdays was Dies Mercuri, for Mercury, the god of messages, communication, eloquence, and also financial prosperity. Thursday, or Dies Jovis, honored Jupiter, god of the sky and thunder, but also power, as he was a king of the gods. Friday, Dies Veneris, for Venus, goddess of love, beauty, desire, and fertility. Saturday was called Dies Saturni, for the god of time, Saturn. And Sunday was Dies Solis, the day of the sun god's soul, but later became Dies Dominica, for the day of the Lord, with the arrival of Christianity. And these names have endured in modern Romance languages, with variations in Spanish, French, Italian, and Romanian. But not Portuguese, we're too efficient for that. But what about the Germanic languages? Well, they kept the same meanings, but with different gods, the Norse gods. Sunday and Monday still reference the days of the sun and moon, Suna and Mani, respectively, while Tuesday, instead of Mars, got its name from Tyr, the Norse god of war. Wednesday has Mercury replaced by Odin, or Woden, leader of the gods and the deity of knowledge, although modern German did adopt Mittwoch for the middle of the week. Thursday stands for Thursday, maintaining the same symbols of sky, thunder, and power as Jupiter. Friday, the day of Freya, kept the same ideals of beauty, love, and fertility as the Roman Venus. And Saturday, well, this one remained the same, with Saturn as its patron, though some Scandinavian languages retained the original meaning of Laugardagr, or washing day, because that was when Vikings took their weekly baths. And yes, these are also consistent across different modern languages. Okay, but what's the whole point of this, besides the interest in history and culture? Well, thing is, plenty of people are skeptic about implementing symbols, narratives, or branding into their work. In fact, many believe those are superfluous ideas for maybe some high-end creative agencies or 8-digit revenue companies. But that's simply not true. Symbols are present in literally every aspect of our lives, including each one of our days. We're conditioned from birth to absorb and recognize these symbols, narratives, and brands, turning them into major cultural markers in our lives. And we are most definitely influenced by them, whether we know it or not. Thanks for watching.